On the edge of a small town stood an old mansion. For decades, nobody dared to enter it. People believed it was haunted. Some said strange lights appeared in its windows at night. Others claimed they heard footsteps echoing through its empty halls. Most people stayed away, but not Ethan. Ethan was 16 years old and loved mysteries. Whenever he heard an unusual story, his curiosity became impossible to control. One summer afternoon, while exploring the woods behind the town, he found himself standing in front of the mansion. Its walls were cracked, its windows were covered in dust. Vines crawled across the stone like giant green snakes. Despite its frightening appearance, Ethan felt strangely drawn to it. Slowly, he pushed open the front door. The loud creak echoed through the empty building. Inside, everything was covered with dust. Old paintings hung crookedly on the walls. Broken furniture filled the rooms. As Ethan explored deeper, he discovered a library. Thousands of books covered the shelves. Most were damaged by age, but one book seemed different. It looked newer than the others. Curious, Ethan pulled it from the shelf. Something fell to the floor. It was an old folded map. His hands trembled as he opened it. The map showed the mansion and several mysterious symbols. At the bottom was a message: "Only the brave will find what lies beneath." Ethan's heart raced. Was it a treasure map? The next day, he returned with a flashlight, notebook, and camera. The first clue led him to a large grandfather clock. Behind the clock, he found a hidden switch. Click! A section of the wall slowly moved aside. A secret passage appeared. Cold air rushed out. The tunnel stretched into darkness. Most people would have turned back. Ethan stepped forward. The passage led underground. After several minutes of walking, he entered a circular chamber. Ancient symbols covered the walls. In the center stood a stone pedestal. On top rested a small metal box. Inside the box was another clue. The key is where sunlight touches stone. For days Ethan searched the mansion. Finally, he discovered a courtyard where sunlight struck a particular stone every afternoon. Beneath it, he found an old iron key. The key unlocked a hidden door deep within the basement. Behind the door was a staircase leading even farther underground. The deeper he went, the more dangerous the journey became. Loose rocks blocked his path. Old wooden bridges creaked beneath his feet. At one point, part of the tunnel collapsed behind him, yet Ethan continued. Eventually he reached a massive underground chamber. In the center stood a large chest covered in dust. This had to be it, the treasure. His hands shook as he opened the chest. Inside were gold coins, silver artifacts, rare jewelry, and historical documents worth a fortune. Ethan could hardly believe his eyes. He had found the hidden treasure. But something else caught his attention. A letter rested on top of the treasure. It was written by the mansion's original owner. The letter said, "If you are reading this, you have already proven yourself worthy. This treasure is not a reward for luck. It is a reward for courage, patience, and determination. Remember this lesson. The greatest treasure in life is not what you find. It is who you become while searching for it." Ethan sat silently. The words stayed with him. He realized the journey itself had changed him. He had become more confident, more patient, more determined. The treasure was valuable, but the lessons were priceless. The discovery made headlines across the country. Historians studied the artifacts. The mansion became famous. Ethan received recognition for his discovery. Years later, people still talked about the boy who found the hidden treasure under the old mansion. But whenever someone asked him about the treasure, he always gave the same answer. The gold was exciting, but the real treasure was the courage I found inside myself. Moral: success is not about luck. The greatest rewards come to those who stay curious, work hard, and never stop moving forward. If you enjoyed this mystery adventure story, subscribe to AI Gaming Stories for more thrilling stories, hidden treasures, mysteries, and life-changing adventures.